Shanova. How are you? Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing good this morning. Hey, Keisha. What's up with y'all? Everybody good? Kiki Robinson, what's up? You know what I'm gonna do? Alright, I need to run. You know what I forgot to do, y'all? Listen, I forgot to take the trash out this morning. Should I run and go take the trash out? Cause the trash man fuck around and come while we doing this live. Can I run the video for gone and then go take the trash out while the video running? Y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all not gonna move it, y'all. I forgot to take the trash out and we gonna have problems if we don't. Morning, Earth. Alright, I'm gonna get the trash.
Seems to want me gone, but fuck it, they wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, but a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, they wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Getting figured, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering Madden. Master a master, holding you back. Master of madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. Say he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, they wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blindly, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky with a room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, they wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Say he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody
I'm back. Yes, that was Gone by Joe Claire. Yeah, I had to go take that trash out. Cut that shit out, Patrick. Can we address that narrative where people think people wives actually be kicking people ass? That undermines manhood so much. And y'all wonder why niggas turn out to be suckers and sons is out here soft and all this other shit going on because we say shit like the wife gonna kick your ass. Man, please. Don't do that, Patrick. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to her because you gonna make me treat her badly. Wife ain't gonna kick nobody ass around here. I'm a whole ass man. That's why she got married in the first place. Because I'm a whole ass man. You hear me? Now, being responsible, I know that I hate when the garage stinks like trash. And the trash man come today and he don't come again till Tuesday, which means I was gonna have to deal with that trash. Deal with that trash all weekend, and I ain't feel like that. So being the man, you know, I had to go take out the trash so I won't be smelling that shit till Saturday. And as a man, that's my responsibility for my house. That's how you take care of a house. That's how you make your house nice. That's how you keep it nice. That's how you take care of your shit. So now I had to take that trash out. But people like that whole, in the black community, we like to say shit like that. Oh, his wife gonna fuck him up. Don't say that type shit. And y'all wonder why, y'all wonder why marriage is at an all-time low? While our kids turning out the way we turn out because it's the shit we say to them? Shit. Shit. It's a whole man over here. Matter of fact, you can ask Naima when you meet her. If she ever did any ass kicking over here, and she'll let you know, nah, hell no. I don't think I want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta change that though. We really do have to change that. Women like to say shit like, oh, I know your daughter got you wrapped around your finger. No, she don't. No, she don't. That sister, I love her to death. I'll do anything for her, but I'll also get in that ass when that has to happen. Cause I'm making a whole person that gotta go out here in this motherfucking world. Imagine if my wife was around here whipping my ass. What good would I be for the family? What good would I be for my son, for my daughter? What good would I be for the wife? I wouldn't be no good. So nah, while I respect her and treat her as an equal and treat her as my partner and I love her to death, nah, don't say that. Who's the Patrick? Don't say that trap pack. Yeah, that shit stink when you leave that shit in there. Yeah, nah, I'm a whole man over this motherfucker. I'm a whole man. And she had to learn it the hard way. And she a whole woman too. And I had to learn it the hard way. Be walking around like Harpo. Yeah, and I wasn't about to be Harpo. I can't be Harpo. I ain't Mister, but I ain't Harpo neither. You understand? And men, that's sort of the key. One of the things that didn't happen when our generation, when we heard that, you know, women are equal and you treat them as such and you walk with them as such, and the new rules came into play. Nobody told us how we were supposed to navigate that space now that everything's new. You feel what I mean? So a lot of men can't relate to women for a marriage to actually work nowadays. A lot of us in this community, we wonder why we can't get married because he don't even know how to treat you. Because now you got it. Oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got it. Women be, oh, I got it to death. But at the same time, be still wanting to be like, but I need you to carry the heavy stuff. Hold on a second. How we equal, but I gotta be extra equal. You feel what I mean? And so I had to navigate it in that manner. I know we equal. But sometimes she's just a little more equal. Sometimes I'm a little more equal. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a whole $1.50. Cause women get tired of having, if you ask a woman to leave, they get sick of that shit quick. Quick. You want you want your woman to be turned off fast? You want that thing to dry up? Make her leave for more than make her be the leader for more than 3 months. Oh, she don't I'm tired of taking these lumps and these bumps and these bruises. We used to taking lumps, bumps, bruises, rejection, getting punched in the face as soon as we come out the door. Women are just starting to realize, oh, this is every day. Every day. That's what it means. That's what it means to be equal. It's every day. It's ass whooping every day when you a man. You wonder why we have a drink before we come in the house? Because we done got beat up by the world. And not only did we get beat up by the world, and we got to carry all the heavy shit that you like, nah, I ain't carrying that. I'm a woman. I ain't. You climb up on the ladder, nigga. Every day. So I guess this morning's discussion, I grew up understanding that women are equal. My mother was a big treat your sister equal. She can go where you can go. She can do what you can do. No problem. But I also knew that I had to be her protector. And, sometimes if I got more money than my little sister, here go the money. I got to make sure she's straight. And so there's a duality to it. Yes, we are equal, but there's some shit that I'm going to have to do traditionally that I'm bigger than her. I'm not going to make her lift the heavy luggage. She not getting the luggage out the back of the car. I ain't. Fuck I look like doing that. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Look, the moment my son's father died, it's been a battle, but I was built for battle. We need each other. We need each other. We need each other by all means, and I would never doubt that. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all see I ran to take out the trash. Now, she just left the house. She looked at the trash. She never thought for a second, let me make sure this trash get down to the curb. You understand? And I'm sorry to hear about your son's father, Robin. But yeah, it be a battle. Oh, it definitely be a battle. I know it do. I know it do. We need each other. And I realize that, some things are just naturally in a woman's nature and in a man's nature. You know what I'm saying? It's in a woman's nature to, especially a woman you're in a relationship, to tell you from time to time about yourself and how she, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. You can tell me about yourself. I heard that shit you saying. You need me in here tomorrow, though, don't you? You need me doing all that shit you hate. You need me in this motherfucker tomorrow, though, don't you? Right. Okay. You gonna fix that fence? You need me to take it. All right, I thought so. Yeah, you need me to, you gonna change that tire? You want me to do it? I thought, yeah. You'd much rather me do it, right? Right. Yeah. This is how it goes. But them fellas, they also expect you to cook and do shit around the house. So, what I'm really saying, it take a lot to be married, my nigga. It takes a whole lot. And I don't, and quite honestly, ladies, I hope y'all hear this part. I hope y'all hear this part, ladies. Because things have changed and we are still adhering to old narratives, and there is a lot of women like to stick their chests out and tell this and exalt womanhood and what women are doing nowadays. You're going to marginalize a lot of men out of the picture for you. A lot of men will not be attracted to that, will not see that as something that I really, 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 really want. We haven't grown up. There's not a fairy tale about that woman. There's not the story about that woman. There's not the there's not enough of those. Maybe my son's generation will see it in that way a lot better than this generation. You understand? And maybe marriage will see an upswing after a while. But right now, it is day 2 of Women's History Month. It is day 2 of Women's History Month. Today, I'm sorry to have this discussion in the middle of Women's History Month. But a lot of men, if you're not raising your son to know these things, he won't be good for a woman when he gets out in the world. Let me just say it that way. Had my mother not sat me down from time to time to tell me about what women being equal and me treating her as an equal looks like in actuality, I wouldn't have had a clue. There's no way you can have a clue. Because it's biologically we don't know that. We you know what I'm saying? We don't there's almost no way for me to cue into that. And unless the narrative is one where we expose boys to what it really, really looks like to be romantically inclined with somebody who's equal and to be romantically involved with your equal, and she's not gonna cook and clean, and that's what her role is. Her role is career and everything else, and then cooking and cleaning falls on both of you guys, and things that were traditionally for the woman falls on the two of you. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of men are confused. A whole lot of men are just confused. They just do not know. And preaching it to them will not give it to them. They have to experience. We have to be in that experience. And it's one of those hard things to know. So, day 2 of Women's History Month. Today, my woman I'm saluting today, Maxine Claire. Y'all know I'm saluting my mother today. Y'all know I'm here for. It looked like everything stopped. Y'all still with me? Give me a thumbs up. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up. If you've gone or if we've frozen. I especially don't mind, especially when he's been doing it for a while. I think it's fair. But what do y'all think, bad family? Okay, y'all still here. So Ursula says, with that being said, is it okay for us to pick up tabs on dates? It is. Listen, yes, it's okay for you to pick up tabs on dates. However, this is the other part of you picking up the tab on a date. It's you're not doing. It's nothing special for us. You know, now when you start picking up all the tabs, then we be like, oh, you know what? This is something else. Because we've been picking up the tab since we 10. See, as a boy, you want a girl, you better start having money immediately. When you 12, 13, 14 years old and you meet a girl's father, you got to have some money in your pocket. You understand what I mean? And you got to have money every day after that. Every day. Not just for you. For her. So when y'all picking up the tab, if y'all be out on a date and y'all pick up the tab, that's just like when he do the dishes one time. Oh, that was cute. Thanks for doing the dishes. But you looking at him like, nigga, you know how often I gotta do these dishes? Right. Y'all picking up the tab is just like when he do the dishes one time. Now, if he start doing the dishes on the regular, now you like, oh, this is a different kind. You know, when you meet him, he wash the dishes on that first date when you cook for him. And then the next time you realize he really do wash dishes all the time, you like, oh, that's a different kind of nigga. But if he did it one time, y'all be like, that's cute. And that's how we view women picking up the tab. Oh, that was cute. Thanks, baby. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You feel good about it. Don't go bragging too much. Don't go bragging too much, because all you did is pick up one date. I've been picking up dates since I was 13. And then, y'all don't understand what it feel like to pick up a tab to pay for a date and then not get no kiss, you ain't feel no titties, you didn't get no cooch. Oh, that's whoa. You see, I need that to go along with picking up the tab. You understand, ladies? You need to picking up the tab. Y'all need to understand picking up the tab and then not being. That's real talk. See, y'all don't know that part of picking up the tab. That's part of the experience that y'all just don't, you don't get it. There's picking up the tab and rejection goes along with it. So you can actually buy a woman dinner, and it's happened to every man you know. Your father, your uncle, your son, your co-workers done took a woman out only for her to say, okay, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Oh, I just spent my money. Right. Imagine that, ladies. Imagine that. And since you was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, and now you in your 40s and your 50s, and you still out, yeah. That's part of this. That's part of the discussion that never happens. There's a part of what my mother taught me that I had to break down for her once I got grown about now I was a man. As a boy, I had to watch my mother be a single mother. I had to watch her do some of the jobs my pops wasn't around to do. And then I had to watch her have her own life and go be her grand expression of herself. But the other part was I was a boy then, but then I became a man out here in the world and I got exposed to the rest of the world. My mother, my aunts, my sister, my sister's friends, the women I knew didn't tell me about hoes. I didn't know nothing about hoes. So I'm treating hoes like they didn't tell me you wasn't supposed to treat them the same. It was, guess who taught me that you ain't supposed to treat hoes the same? The hoes. You too nice. You too nice, Joe. I was like, but I'm just treating you like a lady. You too nice. I was like, too nice? Is there such a thing as too nice? I ain't know that was a thing. But the hoes taught me. Nah, you ain't gonna get nothing. Acting like that. For real. I took a girl who I knew was I knew she was for the streets, but I ain't, she was cool with me. Me and her was cool. She was one of the coolest people I had ever met. So I was like, let's go out. I took her out. You feel me? I took her out. Man, by the time it was all said and done, she taught me, she was like, listen, I'm just not used to nobody treat me like that. And to be quite honest, it don't turn me on. I was like, what? All this nice shit I just did for you and blah, blah, blah. It made me feel weird, Joe. At the end of the day, she was like, you weirded me the fuck out. You did nicer things for me than my father ever did, so it weirded me the fuck out. And nah. And I was like, what? Okay, but can I still get to the yams? Sweet yams. She ain't let me get to them street yams. Them street yams. Could I get to the yams? Street yams. Show me the way. But the flip side of that was when she told me that I weirded her out. One, yeah, I was too nice. But the other side of that was where she valued her self-worth wasn't where the value that I saw in her, she didn't see in herself. There's a lot I can always unpack a bunch of. Can I get to the yams? Street yams. Show me the way. Yeah, street yams. Y'all know about the street yams. Can I get to the yams? and fellas, let the ladies know. It's something about street yams. It's the roll of the dice. But when that 7 hit, when your number, when you hit your point, can I get to the yams? Women, listen. That's a lesson that women ain't ready to have. That's a discussion women ain't ready to have this morning. I'm not getting into that. We gonna keep that. Women taught me to fucking with women romantically. They told me just real talk. That was something that I just did. I didn't know. I did not know. Women had to tell me that part. They had, and it'd be women. It'd be a woman who would key you in to like, nah, man, you got this all backwards. They gonna run your pockets left and right, mister. These women gonna run your pockets left and right. They gonna run your pockets and your emotions left and right. Unless you stand on it like a man. And they gonna complain about you when you stand on it like a man. But at the end of the day, they need you to, they want you around there to take the motherfucking trash out. So unfortunately, I feel like, you know, it's gonna be, maybe my son's generation will get it right. Maybe the black community, when my son's generation comes of age, will start getting it. We'll get it better than we have it. Because, you know, the way I hear it now, it's just abysmal. It's just abysmal. It's just bad. I'm so glad I ain't out here dating no more, because, boy. One of them robots, Jay. You about to get one of them robots, Jay? That's real. That's real. He don't need the hassle. He don't want the hassle. But it's a real thing, and a lot of people do not want to have a discussion, and a lot of people just cannot are not in tune enough to have the discussion. I stopped. As you notice here, I try my best not to get into these women versus men relationships. I try to keep them at bay as much as possible, because I already know about the men's shortcomings. I've been told about trifling niggas from day. I can't remember a time that I didn't hear about a trifling ass man. But the story we don't get to tell is about a trifling ass woman. And most of the women that I interact with are women who are on their well-to-do women, women who are headed somewhere, good women, so on and so forth. So they don't want to have that conversation about a trifling ass woman. Quincy, what up, Q? Michelle, you know Quincy? Quincy, you know Michelle? It's my mans. Better Than Us. Talks about robots coming out. Yeah, there's a series on Netflix called Better Than Us. Talking about robots that'll do what you want. That's the other part. Them street yams, I didn't never like the street yams. Street yams was cool for a hot second, but it never did the trick for me. It never did the trick for me. So that's why you very seldom, you might have heard my name in a few things, but too much. Hey, Will, how you doing? Good to see you. I just finished taking out the trash for your cousin. I just finished taking out the trash so your cousin ain't got to come home to a funky ass garage. It's 9:40 in the morning time, Joe Claire Live. Right. The street yams is complex though, because you can see the good in them and the God in them, but then it be like, And we want women to have a little bit of the street yams, just like y'all want us to have a little bit of thug in us. Y'all want to know that I'm going to shoot the burglar. You want to know that I'm going to kill the person who break into our house. At the same time, we need you to know. Friday night, you need to pull me back behind McDonald's like we used to. And park the car. Right back there by the trash bin. I know we in a I know we in this in this Porsche Panamera, and we all the way. We've ascended, but now I need you to do some street shit. Here, pull me back here behind the windows, right there by the trash bin. And we still looking for a little bit of that. So y'all looking for thug shit, and we looking for some hoe shit. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it up 150. You understand? That's real talk. I know it's not. I know it sounds a little vulgar, but it's real talk. Y'all don't like no soft ass, extra refined man. It's cool when y'all out in public and he's refined and y'all look nice and he says the right things when your boss is around and all that other stuff. And all of that good stuff. But when he come home, if he's that same refined ass man, he, like Samoa said, he fold his clothes before y'all don't like him. Y'all, you talking shit about him. Soon as he out of earshot, you got something to say about him. So fellas, you got to keep a little bit of thug. But ladies, you got to keep a little bit of hoe. You got to keep a little bit of hoe. Jay said, on a serious note, bro, this convo is quite triggering. It is. And that's why we don't be wanting to have it. That's why it's hard to have. This conversation is difficult to have in the African American community. Because now we talking about the real. No facades. The masks are gone. So, for real, ladies, you better keep a little bit of hoe. And you fellas, you better keep a little bit of thug. That's real talk. I'm telling you some real shit. My wife looked at me differently when I carried the neighbor. When I go out on the road, when I go out on the road, come back with the money, I've been gone for 3, 4, 5 days. Yeah, it's a different story when I come in the house. So I done some thug shit. I come in out, you know what I'm saying? I come back in the house smelling like outside. You see what I'm saying? I done flown here, flown there, did this, did that, dapped up everybody, boop. Come back in the house with my pockets full. Couple checks on the way, you know what I'm saying? Smelling like outside. Oh yeah. Yeah. What you say? Tell him, Earth. We did it in the parking lot in Bethesda after dinner. That's right. Just a little whole shit. Keep it fun. But I run that trucking business too. This shit is sexy when invoices and shit get done. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Good morning, Elaine. How you doing? Jason got a real point right here, y'all. He says, I'm torn. Jason say, I'm torn. You know what? Hold on a second. All right, Jay. We need to do the two-way, Jay. Jay say, I'm torn. Real talk. We need each other, but we need to act like it. And that's where I'm saying, Jay, that the part where we understand that we need each other is the part that takes years to understand. You might find a person who understands it, but we as a people to understand it, or a bunch of us to understand it, that's going to take some time. I love by the motto, men want to be thunked and fucked, and women want to be swept and kept. Here we go. When each do their part, the world is grand. Would you please tell them, Stephanie? That part right there. Oh, you live by, okay. That part right there. Everybody read it. I'm going to blow it up. She said, I live by the motto of men want to be and women want to be swept and kept. Each do their part, and the world is grand. That's part of the point of what we're getting to this morning. And then getting that word out and treating each other as equals as we move forward, then we can start to see this modern era of us. Because there's still, even though we have this understanding of equal, there are still traditional gender roles that each of us looks for the other to fill. And when the other can't, we're disappointed, and we feel as though we don't have the right to say it nowadays because the gender roles aren't supposed to be there anymore. So that's why I think the disconnect comes for us. You understand what I'm saying? But those of us who have figured some of these finer points and these nuances out are those of us who are in relationships that are ongoing. I won't necessarily call them successful. We'll see if they're successful at the end. These ongoing relationships where we're working together and headed somewhere. You know what I mean? It's real talk. But it's difficult to have conversations about gender roles these days. Women definitely do not want the old gender labels put on them anymore. And men, we are reluctant to give up our gender roles. You know what I'm saying? I need to make more money than my wife. I don't like it if she make more money than me. Fuck that. Nah. You see when when I got let go from the radio station, I kept that hustle up. I ain't let that hustle slow down. No. You ain't gonna be right here making more money than me. Hell nah. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, if we're talking to the broad spectrum of relationship experts and blah blah blah, it's fine if she makes more money than you. That does not make you less of a man, but it feel like it. So fuck that. I'm gonna go make some more money. I'm about to go hustle up some more bread. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit right here. No. I don't even want my son seeing me like this. Nah, man. Get your money up, man. Get your money up. Because a motherfucker know they got more money than you, they tell you they say anything out their face. So no. Women need to understand that love ain't a Disney movie. We going to disagree. Men got to understand that too, though, Will. Now, when I send my daughter out here in the world, whoever she deal with better understand, you got a real one. You got a real one coming out this house. Her mother a hustler, her daddy a hustler. So you got a real, and it's Baltimore and Seat Pleasant mix. Nigga, you date my daughter, you better, this ain't about to be no Disney movie. So that's something that both got to understand, Will. On some real, yeah. On some very real shit, we both have to understand that love is not no Disney movie. And as a man, one of the things that I've learned to do is examine myself before I start raising my voice. Because it's natural for me to raise my voice. That's just natural. I've been doing that since I can't remember when I didn't do that. That's just natural. I had to learn that being a woman ain't a bad thing. I just had to find a good dude to let me know it was okay to fall back a little. Not a lot, just a little. That's real. That's real. But yeah, my daughter she's a girly girl. She loves girly girl things, but she's also a boss. Natural born boss. Her mama and daddy boss, she boss. What you gonna do? Dude come to my house, try and date my daughter. Oh, this gonna be hilarious. My wife, my daughter, my friends like, you better get a shotgun for what? I don't need no shotgun. She know how to handle her shit. Matter of fact, she got the shotgun. He better have on that vest. My daughter got the shotgun. She know how to use it. She know how to use buck. So they better look out for her. And that's my job, is to make a real whole ass person that's leaving out my house. There you go. Tell him, Lisa. Lisa said, I had that conversation with someone yesterday. and couldn't accept that I wasn't expecting a Disney movie, and he needed to stop putting that on me. I've been married, and I know it's not all sunshine and unicorns. Hell no. So, shit, yeah, man. And we need to know that dating, too. Dating don't even need to be all goddamn purdy. Some of that funk need to come into the dating part so we can see if we really... But don't go too far, ladies. Don't be crying at the dinner table on your first date. Nah, this bitch great. Joe, what happened on that date you went on? I used to have female roommates. What happened on that date that you went on? That man, great. Really? She was crazy. What was crazy about it? And I told him what happened. Oh yeah, she crazy. Okay, yeah, you read that one right. She was crazy. But fellas, you also need women friends. Now, I got a lot of women friends. They put me in that brother category. I've been put in the brother category a whole lot of times. No problem. But I'm the brother that's going, like, all your friends. That's cool. Put me in the friend zone. Put me in the brother zone. You going to find out from your friends that, oh, your brother go hard. Oh, your brother go super hard. That's what, yeah, it was a bunch of women put me in the friend zone. Fellas, there's no problem with being put in the friend zone, because fine, that's fine, no problem. I'm going to fuck your friend. And then you're going to hear from your friend, you shouldn't have left him in the friend zone. But since I liked you, and now she was just she can't have me. Oh, you a real nigga like? Yep, I'm a real nigga like that. You found out that, yes, I'm nice and take you out on dates and everything else, but I'm gonna break you down in the back of the McDonald's. I'm gonna tell y'all something real. I don't like shit. All right, so listen. I don't always share the stories about when I was single because I'm married now, and I know my wife don't feel like hearing this shit, but boy, I'm gonna tell you, ladies be like, my friends would never, ever, you can't date none of my friends. I'm like, okay, don't say nothing. And I'll break down who I can, the one that I know I can today. And they be like, there ain't no way, she don't hardly get down like that. Next thing I'll be calling her from her house. I'm at her house now. It's 4 a.m. I tried to tell you what was going on, but you don't want to believe it. I just, women don't be wanting to believe it, and I be knowing. My friends ain't hoes. Oh, yeah, they is. All of my friends are classy. Okay. I got a track record. Yeah. Right, Charlie Joe. She said, men, don't you come crying neither on no date. Yeah, I feel you, Charlie Joe. Fellas, don't be giving too much up on a date. I know, I'm sure I'm weird at a date or two out. We're going too deep into my past, and but Real talk. Them women be sitting there, Joe, you can't. My friends don't even listen to hip hop music. You smoke blunts and burn the incense. They don't like them. All right. Or the ones that don't say nothing. Then they find out 5, 10, 15 years later. Yeah, me and Joe had a little thing going on for a couple years. Couple years? Yeah, a couple years. But I'm a natural ass man. Point blank, period. Yes, I know some of the rules that have been put in place, but I'm a whole natural ass man. And y'all see how nice I am, or try to be, how accepting of the new norms I try to be. That doesn't negate the fact that I'm a whole natural ass man. God put me on this earth as a whole ass man. And boy, yeah, they be finding out later. I had a friend of mine call me. This was when I was married. She found out that I had messed with her friend years before. Like back in my Rap City days. And her friend used to get flued out. Now she married with kids, but she told her what the deal was. Joe! I was like, don't be bringing that shit up now. I'm married now. Don't none of that count. All of that is over. All that is I feel like you joke with a bum trying to find someone. I need to be able to open up to them. I am a communicator. I feel it's cool to communicate on that first date, but just not too much. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I used to be after the club. Ooh. Y'all gotta understand. I was in my 20s and my 30s. I was on television every day. I was on the radio every day. I used to fly out of town to go tell jokes. Oh man, I know I look goofy. But there are some Joe Clay fans walking around out here. Now it's some Joe Clay, he ain't shits walking around out here too. But there's some people who see me on the DMV zone and still get the heebie-jeebies. Hey. All right, y'all, listen. I'm going to go and be a good son. I have to go get my mother's groceries. You know, she's been, so I still go get her groceries and take them to her and be a good son. Tell them. Oh, y'all don't even want to know about my Mirage days. So this is, let me tell y'all about the Mirage days, then I got to go. I used to go to the Mirage each and every Thursday. The Mirage was a club here in Washington, D.C. I used to go to the club every Thursday. And then I was out every other night telling jokes. And the girls in the Mirage used to, they went straight for the hustlers. They went straight for the drug dealers. They went straight for, those guys. That was always a lot cooler than me. The streets was popping at that point in time, and I'm fresh out of college. And I came basically because my friends was DJing, and y'all know I'm a music head. So I want to hear the music. Two, I would love to meet a woman, but the women was always And so they'd laugh and joke with me and everything else, but then I'd watch them at the end of the night leaving with other niggas. I didn't dig it. Then I got on TV. I got on the Ricky Lake show. I was on Ricky Lake. Was the first thing I was on national television. I swear to God, the Ricky Lake came on Tuesday. I was at the club on Thursday. Now, I had just seen these same women a week ago. You couldn't believe how blowed up I was on that Thursday night in the Mirage. They bought me drinks, took me home. Yeah, it was on. You hear me? It was on. I was like, this what happened? When you get on TV, and that was from the Ricky Lake show. That was from the Ricky Lake show. Y'all should have seen what happened once I got on Rap City. Oh! Ew! See this brand? Y'all see this brand right here? Kym, I am saying real. Y'all give it up for my homegirl, Kym Whitley. Hey, Kym, we're having a discussion about, modern relationships. How I've had to accept some of the modern norms. My mother taught me these things, and how, we have to move forward as men and women. Well, that whole thing turned into fucking after the club. That conversation, Kym, this is the black ass bunch that you are interacting with right now. So everybody in the black ass bunch, say hello, Kym. Kym, you are now a member of the black ass bunch. Because the motto on our show is get your black ass up. Get your black ass up. Get your black ass up. You better get your black ass up. Wake your black ass up. And the white people too. In the morning time. Get your black ass up. Anyway, So that conversation turned into I'm getting after the club. Happy birthday, Tina. It's Tina's birthday. Happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday, Tina. Hey, Kym, this is my neighbor who I grew up with. Tina, it's her birthday. Anyway, Kym, we talked about getting after the club, and I, generally don't talk about getting after the club because I'm married now, and my wife don't like hearing about that, but I do need to let everybody know. Boy, when I got on BET, oh man. Once I got on BET, this is when I saw what women were made of. I had no idea. Like I said, I was born and raised, I came up around strong women of principle, of character, of everything else. And when I found out that the hoes was real, see, I didn't know hoes was real. I thought they was mythical. I thought hoes was mythical. I had never met none. Boy, when I found out hoes was real, I had to go to my sister. I said, you ain't tell me about hoes. She said, I wasn't supposed to tell you about hoes because you are supposed to treat her. I said, nah, you ain't supposed to treat her like the same as how you treat these other. Nah. Hoes don't even like it when you treat them like that. Kym, I had the girl told me you are just way too nice and you can't have none of this. But I said, for real, I treated you and I took you to dinner and everything and I can't. Nah, you can't have none. You ain't the kind of nigga that I give none to. I said, for real? What am I doing wrong? It's like, you treated me too nice. You treated me too nice. I was like, oh, I'm not built that way then. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to treat you this like a decent human being. But she wasn't used to she didn't know that she was worthy of that value, that she had self-worth and all those other things. She probably realized it later down the line. But yeah, so ladies, if you have sons, thank you, Robin. If you have sons, you better teach them about hoes. Kym, you better teach him about the hoes. I got a boy upstairs. I'm telling him all about the hoes. His mama do too. Now, I ain't the only one. Oh, his mother tell him too. She don't want no hoes in here. So you better teach him about the hoes before they see him as a opportunity. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I got to go see my moms. I got to go get my mother's groceries and be the good son today. Kym, I've got to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Two Funny Mamas podcast. Sherry Shepherd, Kym Whitley, they have their podcast. It's an award-winning podcast. And y'all saw that Sherry just won an NAACP Image Award the other day. And I suspect that Kym and Sherry will get one for their podcast in this new year. So y'all make sure y'all check out Kym and Sherry Shepherd's podcast, Two Funny Mamas. I got to get out of here. I got to go take care of my moms. Get your black ass. You better get your black ass. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Be good, y'all.